Hi, I'm Rich.
I'm Steph.
And I'm Alex.
And we're going to talk to you a little bit about the importance of having a retreat before camp starts. We didn't do it the first 2 years, the first year just being figuring out what was going on. The second year, what we realized was that it took about 4 to 5 weeks for the returning instructors and the brand new instructors to really get to know each other and feel comfortable. And by that point, summer's already half over. So talking with Father Ray, we decided that this year, right before camp started, we'd have a large retreat for all the instructors to go camping. And right before that, we were presented with a great opportunity by a religious order who was starting up a retreat for college students called Universitas. We opened that up to all the college students. It was held, I think, the weekend before Memorial Day. Yeah. And Alex actually went on it, so I'm going to let him talk a little about that.
Yeah, so the Universitas retreat, and obviously this won't be available in all situations, but it was essentially just a weekend retreat in which we went. We went up to New York, and we're in Maryland, Southern Maryland area. So that was about a 6 or 7 hour drive. So yeah, we did go a pretty far distance, but I think that really brought us together. A long car ride together with people you don't really know that well was really great for the character. But I think that it is very important to the dynamic of the camp that, especially the college students who are so essential, even compared to the high school students or maybe the high school grads, those college students are really part of the bedrock of the instructor base for the camp. And so for them to start off on the right track and knowing each other, I know we had 2 instructors that were from out of state that we imported for the camp, and so they didn't know anyone. So it's very important that we start off already in a community so that the camp can really run smoothly.
And there's different types of retreats. Ours happened to be at the beach, and it was camping at Assateague, and everybody just carpooled out. We had tents, we set them up, and we'd arranged in advance with a church in Ocean City that allowed us to use their church to have daily mass and adoration, which was a big part of it because the goal for the retreat was that we would start the summer off on a spiritual high note, but also for bonding purposes, and I think we really achieved both.
Yeah, we for bonding, of course we drove up together in these tight packed cars with all our camping supplies and everything, so that was a bonding experience right then and there. So we carpooled, we ate dinner, breakfast, lunch, all that stuff together. We also went to the beach, which was fun. And then setting up our camp was a huge bonding experience for all of us because we were all, college and high school kids trying to set up these tents. We only had 2 or 3 Boy Scouts, so it was quite an adventure. But yeah, that was a bonding experience. We had to learn how to make food on the grill. And we also arranged some activities that we could do on the beach that would be beneficial for us in getting to know each other because a lot of the returners didn't know the newcomers and all that kind of stuff. So we did like a scavenger hunt. What else was that? What else did we do?
We spent some time on the beach just playing frisbee football, talking.
Yeah, we really got to know each other a lot more instead of like learning like just as faces. We got to know everybody as people like ourselves who are interested in our faith, that want to help kids, that we just want to be around the church so much that this opportunity really helped us out a lot.
I think one of the great things about a retreat too, especially a camp and a retreat, some of the unexpected things really make it fun, and probably the most memorable parts of the retreat. We started off with just a horrible rainstorm, so we got started the next morning instead of the night of, so we ended up just camping in the gym and having kind of a lock-in. And when we got to Ocean City, it just poured, just downpoured. So we had to change plans on the fly with that. The first night sleeping, wild horses invaded the girls' camp, making it probably the most memorable point of the whole trip, and scary for some.
Yes, very scary.
But whether it's an actual retreat at campgrounds or at a beach, or even if you're just camping in the back of your parish grounds, it's just important to take a couple days, especially with your priests, with the instructors, where they're together and they're forced to get to know each other. You have Mass together, you're having adoration, you're bringing Christ into it, but whether it's with a religious order, but just bringing everybody together for a couple days so that they get to know each other before the children arrive and they have to really start working together.